The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Now it happened that as Jesus was praying alone, the disciples were with him, and he asked them, "Who do the people say that I am?" And they answered, "John the Baptist, but others say Elijah, and others that one of the old prophets has risen." And he said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" And Peter answered, "The Christ of God." But he charged and commanded them to tell this to no one, saying, "The Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and the scribes, and he'll be killed, and on the third day be raised." The Gospel of the Lord. As we grow old in life, as we pass over time, it is important to always look behind and see many of the successes and the failures we have experienced. Patience always guarantees success. Patience always guarantees success. And impatience is a sign of not mastering the mystery of time. There are a lot of things in the past that we glided over. A lot of things in the past that we failed to allow to grow, to settle. For patience helps us realize the eventual consequences of things. Many of us started things in the past and couldn't be patient enough to see it to completion. Many of us started friendship and we're not having the patience to nurture it to the end. Many of us started some thoughts, and we're not patient enough to express those thoughts in manifestation. Patience governs success. Impatience, at most, cuts us off from the eventual consequences of things, whether good or bad. Because there are some things that we started that would have led to a bad consequence. But impatience wouldn't help us to wait to see that thing. And eventually we don't learn. Things that would lead to good consequences, we are not patient enough to let them come down. Things that are going to lead to bad consequences, we are not patient enough to let them come down. And so the knowledge we are supposed to have had from both experiences are lost. The first reading of today is trying to help us to understand life in order to be patient with every stage we are in. There is time for everything. If I'm suffering, if I am being persecuted, if I am being denied of what is rightfully mine, if I discover that my life is not moving in accordance to the direction, yet I am making effort, there must be something that I need to see, that I need to know, that I need to experience in that particular condition. All we need to do is to let that time have the fullness of itself. There must be a positive experience that will come out of it. There is time for everything. A time to live and a time to die. A time to be sorrowful, a time to be happy. There is time for everything. For success, for failure. If we settle down and learn how to respect the time of every single sentiment, of every single orchestration, of every single condition and situation, we will have the benefits of experience for it. As long as we are alive and we are moving into the future, every single sentiment we are patient with today will give us a greater opportunity to control them in future if they are to reoccur. And we have a very big opportunity to really live according to patience. Jesus is that opportunity. If we know who Jesus is to us, we will be able to control every single sentiment around us. Now Jesus is asking the apostles, who do people say I am? And after giving the stories about who people say he is, he had to ask them, who do you say I am? Who am I to you? Because if I am what I am in your mind, or if your mind has been able to grasp what I am meant to be to you, every single condition in your life is already under control. Let us hold on to this today. We put Jesus first. The extent to which we come to the understanding of Jesus Christ is the extent to which his power will be manifest in us. We are the very channels for the manifestation of the power of Jesus. Don't ever see yourself as separate from him. Since you have come to love him, you have come to accept him, since you have come to see him as the light that you should proclaim and the God that you should serve, then you will become his outlet. Through you, he will act. We need to be patient with him. We need to be patient with our circumstance and let God act as our own efforts keep working out goodness in the background. May God bless us all.